First and foremost, Cowboys Nation, I want to say this. Don't shoot the messenger. These are just my thoughts as to why Cowboys Nation isn't hearing the names of top coaches being interviewed for the Dallas Cowboys defensive coordinator spot. So let's go ahead and talk about Jim Schwartz first. The Dallas Cowboys fan base is looking at the Cleveland Browns and seeing that Jim Schwartz has been instrumental in how the defense has been playing for the Cleveland Browns since they hired him. They see how aggressive the Browns defense is under Schwartz, and they want that for our defense. I do too, Cowboys Nation. There's a couple of things that are barring the Dallas Cowboys from making the phone call and offering Jim Schwartz the defensive coordinator job for our team. They fired their head coach, and Jim Schwartz is a prime candidate to take the reins over as the Cleveland Browns head coach. Who would turn down a head coaching position to become an underpaid coordinator for our Cowboys? I know I wouldn't, and neither would you. Also, with Jim Schwartz, bro's still under contract with the Cleveland Browns until the end of 2026. The Browns organization has every right to turn anyone down from interviewing Jim Schwartz, especially for a lateral move. A lateral move while under contract for less money, while also having the possibility to be the head coach of the current team that you're a part of? It wouldn't look attractive for Jim Schwartz to come to be the Dallas Cowboys defensive coordinator. Now let's go ahead and move on to Bill Belichick. I know that the name and the history is so intriguing for Cowboys Nation. I feel this name is just like the name of Rex Ryan. The question, has the NFL passed him by? It continues to linger in my head, Cowboys Nation. The constant threat of him taking Brian Schottenheimer's job would continuously linger around the organization. Talking heads will be talking about it every time Brian Schottenheimer even coughed wrong. But does anyone think that he would even come to the Dallas Cowboys to coach for mere pennies? No, I don't think so, Cowboys Nation. And let's go ahead and talk about Mike Tomlin real quick. I think that Mike Tomlin may be done with coaching in the NFL. Even if he does want to coach in the NFL, I don't believe it'll be for a coordinator position. It would be for a head coach position or nothing. So Cowboys Nation can X him right off the list. But the main coach that I want to talk about is Brian Flores. I believe this is a fairy tale that a lot of Cowboys fans are living in right now. One of those reasons as to why we wouldn't see him come to Dallas is the reputation that Jerry and Stephen Jones has when it comes to coaches in Dallas. I feel that Brian Flores is one of those no-nonsense type of coaches and won't be a part of the go-along, get-along gang. But Brian Flores is a prime candidate for a head coaching position, and if he took the coordinator role, it would have to include the possibility for advancement to the head coaching position in the near future. Would I like for them to break the bank and bring in a top coach to be the defensive coordinator for our Dallas Cowboys? Absolutely I would. But I'm not going to put all my eggs into that basket only to get disappointed when it doesn't come to fruition.